Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm going to give you an update of how my portfolio has been performing and how I've been tracking my dividends. I've made a video before on how to track your dividends for free, and this is really great when when you want to track how much you are making or how your stocks have been performing. So if you're new to this, you can create your account. You can see here, you can put your first name, last name, email address, and then password. So once you sign up, it's going to take you to the next page. But since I already have an account, I'm just going to go ahead and log in. So once I log in, it's going to bring me here where you can see my dashboard. So currently, my portfolio is sitting at $25,232. Dividend yield is 3.36%. Yield on cost is 3.69%. And the annual income is $848. Now, this is how much I make from owning the stocks that I have. So the greatest thing about owning dividend paying stocks is that you get to make money when these stocks appreciate in value, and then at the same time you still make money through dividends. So where dividend paying stocks are beat growth stocks is during recession time, because during recession most companies they lose value. But with dividend paying stocks, they'll still pay you dividends even if the stocks are falling in value. But with growth stocks, if there's a recession and that particular stock is losing value, you're already losing money. So, and that's why you see that most of my most of the stocks that I own, and I think it has like almost 95% of the stocks that I own are dividend paying stocks. So if you scroll down, so these are the different stocks that I own, and currently you can see I have 33 different stocks. So for instance, if let's say we'll take a look at Apple, it will show you the ticker symbol, the number of shares that you own, its price, the current price, the average cost, that's price that you paid initially, the profit or losses. This shows you if you're making profits or you're making losses, the dividend yield, the yield on cost, the annual income, and that's how much money you get paid by Apple for owning Apple. So remember when I told you that by owning dividend paying stocks, you're getting paid through the stock appreciating in value. So you can see that I paid $89 to buy Apple, but it's how Apple is growing in value, because currently it's sitting at $124. You can see how much money I've made. I've made that $241.89. So if I'm to sell Apple right now, I'll make those profits. And then on top of that, I'm getting the $5.58 as a dividend payment. So that's the power of owning dividend paying stocks. Then what makes this website really crucial in helping you track your dividends is it helps you to know how diversified you are. So if you come right here and hit diversification, you can see I'm invested in 11 sectors. That's 33 stocks that I own. That's gonna show you like the percentage, the highest percentage that is my ETFs. Most of my stocks are really invested in ETFs. So as far as utilities go, you can see that I have like 1%, 1 to almost 2% in utilities. I have a 2.3 in healthcare. I have 2.4 in consumer defensive. I have 2.5 in financial services. I have 2.7 in industrial. I have 4.3 in consumer cyclical. I have 4.6 in communication services. I have 5.2 in energy. I have 6.33 in technology. I have 8.5 in real estate, and then I have 58% in ETFs. So, and this is a pie that shows you like the percentage of how your portfolio is broken down. So this website really is so helpful because for instance, you don't want to just be invested in only one sector. And I've said this before, you don't want to have 20 different stocks under one sector, because what's going to happen is sometimes that sector is going to be affected. And if all your stocks are in under one, if all the stock that you own are under the same sector, if something happens to that sector, you're going to be affected. I mean, you've seen that, especially when it comes to the oil sector, this year has been affected, right? So if your stocks are in oil, and something happens to that sector, all those oil stocks are going to be affected the same way. So your goal should be to invest in different sectors that if this sector is affected, the other sector can kind of pick up the pace, you know. So that's what I try to do. I'm investing in all the stock, all sectors there is. And then of course here it breaks down every stock that you own. I have 33 different stocks. So here it shows you like the percentage of where I'm invested. You can see my VTI, which is the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. That's where it has the biggest section of my money. And then if you take a look at, of course, SP 500 is next. Then you have the Vanguard growth stocks. So I try to make sure that I balance it up. And the reason why most of my money is in the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF, because this tracks all stocks on the stock market. So the only way this can go to VTI can go to zero is if all stocks go to zero, which is close to impossible. So that is for diversification. Now, if I go to upcoming dividends, this also helps. This is a helpful tool if you really want to know like how much money to expect for a particular month. Now, when I say I invest in dividend paying stocks, I try to make sure that I get paid each month, because most stocks pay dividends quarterly, which is 4 times a year. But remember, most of our bills are monthly. So I try to have stocks that pay monthly dividends and then stocks that pay quarterly dividends. So with this chart, it gives me an idea of how much money I'll be making in that particular month, so I can plan when I retire. So you can see, for instance, if you take a look at October, roughly $36. Then you take a look at November, $70. Then here I show you December, $27. Then you can see January is $121. So this gives you an idea of how much money you're making in that particular month, so you can plan ahead. You can plan if you have bills to pay. Okay, I'm making this money this month, so it helps you to plan ahead. They have dividend payments, they have portfolio alerts if you want to go through the portfolio history, value future. It gives you stock analysis. You just have to put your ticker symbol, and then it's going to analyze the stock for you. There's also the blog if you want to go through that as well. I don't use this most of the time. The only two things that I use is the diversification and then the upcoming dividends. Like I said, this is a free website. There's so many better websites out there, but you have to pay money. But with this website, you can track your money so that you can stay on track where you're putting your money. And this is so helpful if you have different brokerage accounts. Like myself, I have Vanguard, and I also have Robinhood. So what I do is I put all my stocks in one and I track them from here. And as I say, it's so free. You don't have to pay any single penny. So anyway, I hope this is helpful to get you started in investing. Like I always say, don't invest in what I invest in. What I invest in works for me, it may not work for you. Do your own research before you put your money to work. But above all, you have to put your money to work for you. If you don't, you're going to work until you die. The saddest thing is looking back and regretting the decision that you made. You see, there's so many opportunities out there. You just have to grab them. Because if you don't, someone else will take advantage of it. If you want to be rich, you have to do what rich people do. It's just like going to school to become a lawyer. You're not going to behave like a doctor to become a lawyer. You're going to behave like a lawyer to become a lawyer. You have to emulate those people that you want to be like. Nobody's born to be poor, or nobody's born poor. It's the decisions that we make on a daily basis that make us who we are. Like I said, I hope this video motivates you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Guys, let's help one another so we can become better in the videos tomorrow. See you in my next video. Thank you.